Hello and welcome to your Beginners Pilates class.
Standing with your feet together, bring your toes out to 45 degrees and follow through with your heels. With your hands on your hip, tilt your pelvis forward and backwards until you find a neutral position. Relax your hands by your side. Start by lifting one heel off the ground and lift the opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Alternate from right to left. If you can, pick up the speed. Standing with your feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, with equal weight on both legs, slowly perform a roll down. Bring your chin towards your chest and move all the way down towards your toes, each vertebra at a time. Imagine your spine as a string of pearls, curling down one at a time and slowly peeling up, squeezing your bottom at the end of the movement. Start with your hands in the small of your back. Gently lean back over your hands, looking up at the ceiling above you. Hold for a few seconds and slowly return to neutral. With this exercise, only go as far as your pain allows. Start with your feet slightly wider apart. Slide your right hand down towards the side of your knee and extend over with your left hand, reaching for the wall adjacent. Complete this from right to left, taking your time as you return back to the neutral position. Stand on one leg and hold a ball or pillow in both hands. Take one hand and slowly rotate out towards the side and back into the middle. To make this exercise harder, follow through with your head and neck, following the ball or pillow from right to left. Standing on one leg and holding a ball in the opposite hand, slowly reach down towards the ground with a straight leg. Quickly return up and lift your arm up towards the ceiling. Repeat this on the right and left. Holding onto a pillow or a ball, take a big step forward into a lunge and hold. To progress this exercise, bring your back knee down towards the ground and slowly back up again. Repeat this on the right and left. Holding onto a ball or a pillow, squeeze between your hands and extend your elbows. Squat down and alternate, lifting your heels off the ground, right and left. If this is easy, progress this by going a little bit quicker. Sitting on your hands and knees, shift your body weight forwards and backwards until you have equal weight on your hands and your knees. Round your upper back, looking in between your legs and hold. Then extend to look up at the wall in front of you, extending from your upper back. Repeat this a few times. Starting on your hands and knees, level 1, lift one leg out behind you and return back to the middle. Repeat on the right and left. To make this more difficult, extend one leg out behind you and the opposite arm out in front of you and hold, repeating on the right and left. To make this even harder, you can repeat this exercise by holding onto a weight. Starting on your hands and knees, extend one leg behind you. Bring that leg out towards the side without rotating your hips. Repeat on the right and left. If this exercise is easy, you can use your alternate hand to mirror the same movement, extending it out in front of you and then again out to the side. Start seated on your heels and gently roll down towards the top of your mat. Stretch as far as you can, taking some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Stretch to the right and hold, and then once again to the left hand side. Holding onto a ball or a pillow, slowly rise up onto your knees and then control the movement down back to your heels as slow as possible. Quick on the rise up, slow on the control down. On your back with your feet shoulder width apart, have your hands underneath the small of your back and tilt your pelvis forwards and backwards until you find the neutral position. Lying on your back with your feet shoulder width apart, squeeze your bottom and lift your hips up towards the ceiling into a bridge position. Hold at the top and slowly lower down towards the ground. To make this exercise harder, for level 2, you can hold a ball or pillow out in front of you at 90 degrees, squeezing the object as you bridge up towards the ceiling and slowly control the movement back down. To make this exercise even harder, go up into the bridge and extend the ball or pillow above your head while straightening one leg out in front of you, keeping your knees in line. Hold the end position for a few seconds before slowly coming down. Have your hips and knees up at 90 degrees with a ball or pillow in between your hands, squeezing the object. Extend one leg out in front of you whilst keeping the other leg at 90 degrees. To make this exercise harder, extend your leg out and then drop your heel down towards the ground slowly and then back up again, repeating on both the right and left. Moving on to a stretch, bring your knees into your chest and hug in close and rock from right to left. Lying on your stomach with your head on the ground, level 1, lift your shoulder blades down and in. Hold for a few seconds at the end position and slowly lower your shoulders down towards the ground. For level 2, we're going to repeat the same exercise, but lifting your arms off the ground, holding at the top and slowly controlling down. For level 3, we'll repeat this exercise, but at the end of the movement, oscillating your hands up and down, and to make this harder, you can lift your forehead off the mat, keeping your chin tucked in. Lying on your stomach with your forearms either side of you, start with your forehead on the ground, lift up your upper body and look at the wall in front of you. To make this exercise harder, have your hands outstretched, straightening your elbows into the stretch and slowly lowering back down. Lying on your side, keep your bottom leg bent and your top leg straight. Leading with your heel, slowly lift your leg up towards the ceiling, squeezing your bottom and controlling the movement down. To make this exercise harder, prop yourself up onto your forearm, keeping your elbow in line with your hip that is closest to the ground. To progress this further, at the top of the movement, oscillate your leg up and down for the count of 10 before slowly lowering down towards the ground. Lying on your back, bend your knees and roll your knees to one side and move your arms to the opposite side, stretching your upper and lower back. Lying on your back, bend both of your knees. Lift one leg up at 90 degrees, holding the back of your leg, and slowly stretch the lower portion of your leg. Stretch your toes towards and away from you and hold for a few seconds. Repeat this on both sides. Starting on your back with both of your knees bent, lift your right ankle onto your left knee and hug your left knee into your chest. Try to keep your right knee out towards the side as far as possible. and repeat on the other side. Slowly sit up in a comfortable position, sitting as upright as possible. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Place your hands on either side of your ribs to feel for the expansion laterally. Well done for completing your Beginners Pilates class, and thank you for watching.